My name is Carl Anderson. I run software at Ledger as the VP Engineering. Ledger is the world leader in digital assets and digital ownership security for users and institutions. I started at Ledger in 2021. We had the hardware at the time, and I think really the idea was to expand and go with the blockchain ecosystem, which was evolving super fast in 2020, 2021, where this world was going from something that was very static, people holding their Bitcoin, holding their Ethereum, to suddenly starting to go into DeFi, stablecoins, NFTs, with much more of a lively, dynamic usage. And so as part of this, Ledger had much more scenarios and use cases to actually secure to ensure that our users still are safe in this ecosystem and we're protecting the crypto keys and protecting the crypto. And this is when we actually turn and approach YLD to kind of help us, because there was just too much work for us to take on all alone. So we were looking for deeply technical partners to go along with this maturation of the blockchain ecosystem, because we needed to expand our software to cover all those new use cases. So that's where YLD came in. The guys have been absolutely fantastic helping us going into some of our core software products, gelling really well with our teams because we speak the same culture. Well, from a tech perspective, YLD comes from Ninjitsu, so they're really deep in the Node ecosystem. And so all that JavaScript, TypeScript, Node ecosystem are technologies that we're using also at Ledger. So that breadth and deeply tech expertise is obviously amazing for us and it's great. And I think that's what I love about YLD, is that they're really world-class talent, really product engineers that are passionate about the tech, but also about building products and really accustomed to best practices and what's best in the current world. And so for those reasons, it just made total sense for us to partner with them. And I think that's why it's gelling so well with our teams. I think what's great with YLD engineers, they're in the team with us. They're going to help us prioritize the backlog. They're going to help us have the right discussion as to how we do things, and not just in how we're developing it, but also in how we're going to collaborate. I think what we've seen the last 4 years is YLD has been a key partner in going into more of a DevOps mindset. You know, you're owning what we build, and they were with us both in greenfield projects, starting from scratch, using bleeding edge technology and making sure we set it up right, but also helping us migrate legacy code bases. So it's both, really teamwork, I think is how I'd put it. As a company, YLD is just really easy to work with. We have great account managers. They're deep in the communities. They're also deep in the Node and JavaScript ecosystems, doing a lot with AI talks as well. So for all these reasons, and actually a lot of the YLD engineers were actually Ledger users or blockchain users. So that was actually great. Just that's what I meant by culture. It just flows. It really feels like an extension of what we're doing at Ledger. Ledger is the world leader in securing those digital assets and digital ownership. So we solved the storing your keys. I think the next challenge for us is really the UX. The UX in the crypto world is still very clunky. And so I think this is where YLD can help us. Our focus in the next few years is really having a UX which is as seamless as a pure software product, but multi-chain and with the hardware security, and creating a beautiful UX and a seamless UX that does not compromise on security. That's what we want to achieve, and that's a mission at Ledger, and I think the YLD team is a fantastic partner to kind of help us with that journey, bringing that breadth and expertise in JavaScript and in building products.